Our councillor Ricky. Now, Ricky, there are some disbelievers here, as you heard, who say it's irrational. Do you really expect we're kind of making it up? You've had years and years and years of doing this. Maybe you'd like to explain.
I've been doing it for over 10 years now, you know, curing people in my private practice, so it's no big deal to me. One of the things about it, it is dramatic, the change. You do see like this, whatever goes on, you know, when the person's got the problem, and then suddenly they're totally different. So you can think, oh, hold on, how did that happen? But it's about, you know, we've got two responses in our body. We've either got the fight or flight response in our nervous system, or we've got the relaxation response in our nervous system. We're not taught how to go into the relaxation response, but I can teach people how to do it in minutes. And I did that with you, didn't I? I taught you how to access the relaxation response, and then the problem can't actually exist in that part of the nervous system.
And the thing is, you start becoming frightened that you will become frightened, that you'll make a fool of yourself, so you start avoiding it more and more. Now you don't... Maybe you can go back to Asda or wherever it is and apply for that job? Yeah? OK. I'll get you to gather your eggs, gather your girl. You're getting married, you can have Scotch eggs on the buffet. Enjoy. I'll get you to take my friend down there with you on the... Oh, hang on, he wants one, so we could give it to him. I want to keep Ricky here. Ricky, have a look at the monitor, because you might remember these guests.
I just glanced over at him and I saw him bolt up the stairs. And I was like, oh, something not quite right there. So I ran up after him and he was just collapsed in tears on the bathroom floor.
Did he say what was the matter?
I got down to him and I was like stroking his hair, and it took him a while to say, I just can't swallow it.
So, Dave, take us back. I've described a little bit of what happened. Twice in a very short time?
Yeah, very, very close time. It's probably about a month and a half in between, maybe 2 months in between. And just completely remember just almost passing out, and the panic of not being able to breathe or talk to anyone to tell them what was going on. Don't have to, but I am.
So what do you think of our cooking?
A bit dry. It needs a bit dry.
We are.
Now, you remember these guests? We met this guy, Dave. He hadn't eaten anything for 6 years. 6 years. He was surviving on energy and energy shakes, lost a hell of a lot of weight. And what had happened, if I remember rightly, he was working as a chef, choked, panicked, and then a couple of weeks later he choked and he couldn't breathe or anything, and no one knew he was choking, and he was collapsed on the floor, and from that time he stopped eating. He was weak, he couldn't do anything, he couldn't work, he was nasty-tempered, just living on the shakes.
That's right.
You worked with him, he ended up being able to eat.
That's right.
And I know, because you've been sending me, we've been looking at his emails, and it's just fantastic. He's been keeping like a blog. And you didn't know this, but he is back today. So let's meet him. So come on out, both Joe and Dave.
Everything, yeah, not a problem at all.